Yeah, that's right, fellas. Today we are talking about the one and only Bitburner, a free-to-play game on actually a lot of platforms. Platforms not including, anything on a game console. But you get it on Steam, you can get it in your browser. Although I recommend getting the Steam version because that one has such nice luxuries as achievements and not having to worry about deleting your save when you clear your browser data, because this originally started a fair amount of time ago as a browser-based game. You would play it in Firefox. That's actually the best experience still to this day, but you could also play it in Chrome or Edge. Bitburner is it's what we call an idle game. Idle games are designed to where you can iteratively improve your character and get it to the point to where you can do almost absolutely nothing and still continue to play the game. Games like Leaf Blower and, Paperclip Factory is another well-known idle game. These games basically play themselves after you get it set up that way. But the thing is Bitburner's a bit different. But first, we gotta go over all the other things that Pepperdog makes us go over. So, the graphics, the sound. The sound is pretty realistic, but I would recommend installing the knockoff Cherry Blue Switch sound mod for increased hacking cred. Very recommended mod for that. The plot of this game, yes, it does have a plot. You wake up in a world that's sometime after 2077, cyberpunk dystopian future, and it is up to you to choose your career path, whether you go forth and get a job and do noble things, become a white or black hat hacker, or commit crimes in the slums, or do a combination of all three. And when you play this game, you'll find out that combinations are a good thing. So, and you're just constantly, iteratively make your way through, get better progressively, a little bit each time, and there you go. You can buy augmentations and join factions and do all these other things. So, let's get on to the gameplay, because this is about 90 to 95% of the video. The gameplay in this is interesting. It's almost epiphanal, where it's kind of like, wait a minute. I can be doing this not on my spare time. I can volunteer to do this gameplay, maybe, potentially, for extra money? Maybe working in a software dev capacity? The game really wants you to hack, is basically all I can say. You earn next to nothing doing jobs, you earn a little bit more committing crime, but let's be real here, hacking is the meat and potatoes of this game. So, you start off by inputting all the stuff manually, but carpal tunnel will set in very quickly. So the game very quickly encourages you to write scripts that do the typing for you. And then you're supposed to build on these scripts with knowledge that you read the documentation and then you implement what you learn, therefore making more money, getting more skills, buying better augmentations, keeps unfolding and folding and unfolding, and eventually you just keep going to where you just maybe type one thing and the game starts. This brings up an interesting debate question, though. Is it even a game if they didn't have the loose plot elements and the other activities? It would be hard for me to rule this a game, because you're basically learning how to code. Schools take note. This is how you make it fun. Fun. Basically what you do is you code for your own self-betterment within the game. You don't code just to learn. You know, that's just lame. Like, you know those old math games where you just advance to the next level after you correctly do a math equation? Nah, this ain't like that at all. To do better in the game, you must know how to code, which definitely makes this a game not for everybody. Yeah, without the loose plot elements, I would hesitate to even call this a game. But it does have events. It's got, you know, crime stuff. You can travel the world. You can travel the world, and also you can just build your character progressively. Long-term progression, as Metroidvania fans like to call it. So, is it a game? Yes. Does it straddle the line of being a game? Yes. But one thing it definitely is, it is a definite fun coding experience. That I will give it, because I've had more fun doing this than I've had writing actual JavaScript. I may need to get out a little more.